Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Bounce of Opinion Sports Podcast. Your host of the most man with the plan, King ECG Yawa, and my Nilla,
Yo, it's your boy Da Vinci. Start with ego, feed the soul.
and the Buffalo Kid.
It's your boy Sly, man. Buffalo shit, man. We here.
So we see the Grizzlies. Ja gets his triple-double. He's out here talking tough before and after the game. Gentlemen, do you feel like the Grizzlies will be able to take care of the Wolves now because it looks like they got their swagger back?
I think so. I definitely think the Grizzlies gonna take the series, but I think the Timberwolves are not. They're not going out without a fight, and this is a perfect matchup for like a young team like the Grizzlies to stay focused because they're going against another young athletic team. So this is not going to be. I'm pretty sure they went to this like we got this. That game one was like a punch in the face, which they needed. Man, I like the Grizzlies, but that's an arrogant team over there, rightfully so though. That's a little arrogant, trash talking team. That's why I love them so much. So I think the Grizzlies eventually they're gonna take the series, but this is going a nice little opening wake up call, humble moment for those guys. And sidebar, Ja Morant is when LeBron retired. Ja Morant is gonna be my favorite player, and Anthony Edwards is gonna be my second favorite player. Like I love them two dudes, man. I love how they play the game. I like their mentalities. Like they bring a lot of fun. They play like a fun brand of basketball. Like a joy to watch, man. Desmond Bain too. I like that kid too.
Okay, Vince, what do you feel about this?
I honestly haven't. I got this series going to Game 7. I think it's gonna be a tough series. And like Sly said, I don't think I can see the Grizzlies winning, right? Maybe Game 7. I did pick the Wolves to win, but I don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk. I think it's gonna be a tough series. But I don't think the Timberwolves are going to win any game when you got Cat scoring 15 points. It's just not going to happen. John Morant, he has 23 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists or something like that.
No, you got a triple-double.
No, bro.
He was. I think he was there. He was around there. Either way,
one rebound.
Was one rebound shy?
Yeah, he was around.
Yeah, but listen,
yeah,
like
you're
you
right.
said, those two guys are amazing, and this is one of my favorite series. It's entertaining, man. It's entertaining. It's rough. On the Grizzlies, you got a whole bunch of young heads, right? Timberwolves, you got young heads too, but then you got old G like Pat Beverly right there. So
the guy you love to hate.
Listen.
No, it's the guy that Da Vinci loves to hate.
I love the man's hustle, bro. I love his hustle. Never take away from his game, but there's just
I know.
I don't mess with it. But this series is awesome, bro.
Yeah, this series is definitely gonna be a head turner. I think the first game, like Sly was saying, Memphis just got ahead of themselves. I mean, everybody was laughing at the celebration Pat Bev had when they finally got into the playoffs. They're like, these guys are just happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Almost similar to the Pelicans and Suns, right? They're just happy to be here. We're going to run through these guys. Next thing you know, they say, yeah? All right. Punch him in the mouth. But I want to state this fact. Snitcherella, that's what I call D'Angelo Russell. He's had 2 bad games. If he dropped 25, I don't think they lose that one. Cat, Da Vinci, I was telling you about this when they had to play in against the Clippers. I was upset. I'm like, Batum's holding you down? Like, Cat, you're 7 foot. Batum should be dog food. Gerber. But he was giving you problems.
Hold on. So let me ask you something. This is what I've seen over the years from Cat, right? He gives you one big game, monster game, and next game, nothing. A very subpar game. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel you. But right now, Cat has been regulated to 2, and Ant-Man is 1. Because let me tell you this. I never watched this guy in college. I've watched a few of their games. I'm not a Minnesota fan. I don't like what they did to KG. All right? But his jump shot is so nice that he forces people to come on him to try to guard him up. And when they do that, he blows by. And I'm telling you, this guy's not afraid to catch a body. Him and Jaw have this psycho thought process where they're like, I don't give a shit if you're 7 foot. I'm gonna jump over you and bang on you. I'll put you on a highlight reel. You know what I mean? And they could risk injury. But I love it about Ant-Man. I love his swagger. I love everything about the man. Pat Bev is the vet that they needed to help them be where they're at right now, because they had a meeting, I think it was at the beginning of the year, where he made sure everybody understood what their role was. And I think Memphis needs that, because they can't play Adams. Adams will get cooked. Like, if they put Adams in the game next game, Cat's going to have a field day.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I can't remember the other center that they have.
Tillman.
Jackson.
Tillman.
Yeah.
He gives Cat problems because he can move. Mm-hmm. If Cat has a defender that isn't sluggish, he has problems.
Yeah, and they have Jaren Jackson defend him a lot too. So they got the athletes. I think Cat struggles against like he struggles against like those smaller physical guys. Like, he'll take advantage of a Steven Adams all day because he likes to play the perimeter. But those other quicker, like, physical guys that he can't use his quickness on, he tends to struggle, man. Like, I don't know. I don't believe Cat yet, man. I like him, but
that's why I said he's the number 2. He's been regulated to number 2 now.
Yeah.
Ant-Man's the number 1. Anybody that wants to argue with me, go ahead, buddy. I'll show you the numbers. Ant-Man is the number 1.
That boy fearless, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I see no lie, you said, Sly. I see no lie. Well, for me, is the way I see this is the reason why Memphis can be dangerous is because John Moran can score 10 points and Memphis will still blow you out. Right? That's why Memphis. Now, if the Timberwolves are going to win, D'Lo, Russell needs to have a big game all the time. Facts. He needs to put up at least 20. He is the X factor for the Timberwolves. Right? He's the X factor. And Beasley needs to give you that 15 or 16 off the bench. Right? The Grizzlies, they're fine. They're an oil machine all the way around. They don't need Ja to put up 40 to win.
Yeah, the Grizzlies, they should be commended for how they perform without Ja Morant is like a testament to like their not only their coach but the players, like, because they don't get a lot of publicity, they don't get talked about a lot, but like Desmond Bane and Brandon Clark and Jaren Jackson and like Dylan Brooks, them guys, man, they gonna get paid. Like, when it's time, they gonna get paid, bro.
Oh, for sure. So who do you think gets the next game? Memphis or Timberwolves?
I mean,
I'm just gonna go Timberwolves. I think they're going back to Minnesota. I think the Timberwolves are gonna get it. I think it's gonna be a split in Minnesota. That's what I see.
Me too. Yeah. It's a tough call, but honestly, I think coming back to Minnesota, brother. But I'm in Minnesota right now. I went to the playing game. Listen.
Shorty tried to glue herself to the court, fam.
Listen, I think people got a misconception about Minnesota. They got fans here. Like, dog, these fans are crazy. They're coming back home. They're taking that game, bro. But I think Memphis, like I said, Memphis is gonna make it tough, man. They're gonna make it tough. But game 3, man, I got Minnesota. Gun to my head, I got Minnesota.
Okay, so now that you guys have that, I'm gonna go Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies are gonna take them out. But let me hear the keys to victory for Minnesota that you guys can see that can happen. Navinci, go ahead and go first, sir.
I gave it to you, man. I gave it to you. It's got to be D'Angelo Russell.
That's the only key? D'Angelo Russell has to play?
He has to give you at least 20 points a game. Cat's got to give you over that too. You're not going to win with Cat scoring 15 points a game.
Yeah.
Right? I think Ant-Man is always going to get his, right? He's always going to get his buckets. He's just that solid. But Cat, Beasley's got to give you that 15 or 16 off the bench. That's a must, And they got to they can't let all the Grizzlies fall, if you know what I mean. Like they have to learn to shut some of them down. Because the Grizzlies is like, yo, we know John Morant's gonna get his, right? But some of the rest of the guys, you have to shut them down.
Okay, Sly, what do you have for keys to victory?
Yeah, I agree. I think Cat is big, man. I low key think Cat got to be the best player on the court for Minnesota for them to like at the end of the day, like that's the guy for them. Like Ant is still young. Like Cat is the guy right now. He's in his prime. Like he has to lead that team. Like I feel like he's supposed to. Pat Bev is gonna be Pat Bev, little Django face. He's gonna do what he does. But Cat gotta be the guy, bro. And like, if I'm Minnesota, I'm letting John Morant go.
Hold
I'm
up,
letting
I'm
John
sorry,
get his.
sir.
No, that's what we call
Yo,
Pat Bev, my boy,
Hold
young
on.
Django.
This man said Django face. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
first
Django.
time I heard that joint.
Oh God, that's beeping Django since the Clippers days. That's my boy, Pat Beasley.
Sorry for cutting you off. My chest was hurting from that. I had to let it out. But go ahead, continue.
But yeah, like, if I'm Minnesota, I'm letting John Morant get his. John, go score 40, John. Go score 40, go score 50 if you want, because we know what these other guys can do, even if you're not around. So we're gonna limit these guys and I'm gonna let Ja go off and go get his. Because at home it's different. Like Ja ain't gonna be able to ignite the crowd with some crazy dunk. And it's not in Minnesota. So go ahead, Ja. Get crazy. But Desmond Bain, we're gonna limit him. Dylan Brooks, we're gonna limit all these guys.
Okay. All right. Well, it's your boy, the host of the most amount of Plan Gal, G and Manila.
Vinci, start the ego, feed the soul.
And the Buffalo Kid.
It's your boy Sly, man. Buffalo 716, man. We in here.
Let us know who's got this series, people. Till next time.